Think about Weeksville Place. Weeksville, the Ville part, is about a village, right? And that's what this is about. Everyone coming together, partnering together to be able to provide safe and not just affordable, but beautiful spaces, right? Beautiful amenities for the residents and the community as a large. And so I'm excited about being here and excited about the partnership because it takes a village.
Weeksville Place is the result of the city's effort to make best use of small city-owned lots. We jumped at the opportunity to develop a site here in Crown Heights, and we partnered with Beechwood and developed a 45-unit building. It's beautifully designed by ESKW architects. The project is going to serve extremely low and low-income New Yorkers, seniors, and homeless families exiting the shelter system. I think our mission and commitment to the neighborhood made us uniquely willing and able to do this project. That, along with a really great set of partners in CPC, TD, Richmond, and of course HPD, who really went the extra mile to make this challenging project come together.
So being born and raised in public housing, in particular being born and raised in Brownsville, Ocean Hill, Weeksville, it's a personal fight for me. It's not just a job. When I come here and I look for ways and opportunities to create new affordable housing, to provide units for our homeless families that we see every day on the street who are from our community, it's not just a job for me. It's something that I'm supposed to do. I'm obligated to do this work because the same way my mother was afforded the opportunity to create a safe space for me and my brother, I want to be able to create that same opportunity for the next generation.
Council member Ampry Samuel gave the project much needed financial support and was an all-around advocate for her constituents. She really wanted the affordable housing in her district. That type of leadership and support is crucial to getting affordable housing built. And I am so thrilled that she's in this new position at HUD because her impact will be felt even wider.
We see the housing crisis across this country, and we see it right here in New York City. And so if we are not partnering with nonprofit organizations who actually care and who are doing the great work, then we're going to continue to lose our community. We're going to continue to lose housing units that are desperately needed. And so to be able to preserve what we have and think of creative ways to be able to get new units online is the priority and focus of this administration. And so we're always happy to be able to provide those resources to organizations that are willing to step up and do just that.
At New Settlement, we started with 14 buildings and have continued to add to the portfolio. And that's the way Settlement Housing Fund likes to work. We start first from a commitment to neighborhood, community, and residents, and we build from there.
I'm especially pleased to see how we've expanded our footprint in the Bronx and Brooklyn, where affordable housing is needed so much and where it's so important to build neighborhoods.
It is so important for developers to be mindful of the unique needs of neighborhoods, and the only way to really know that is to spend time here. And Joy gets that. I had wanted to work with Joy for a very long time, and it took us 6 years to figure out a project to work together on, but it was Twin Parks, and it's been the most fantastic collaboration.
So Twin Parks Terrace is located in the Fordham Heights section of the Bronx and is located within the Twin Parks West NYCHA complex. And when completed, will add 182 brand new quality affordable housing units. The project will also have a retail component. We also took specific focus to create outdoor areas for the residents. So there will be areas for residents to enjoy as an amenity, an outdoor space, a playground.
Twin Parks Terrace is built on a former NYCHA parking lot. Proceeds from this project are going to support NYCHA developments. On this project, we were also helped by a really terrific set of partners. We had great partners in government, at HPD and HDC.
This project will incorporate 38 of its units to persons and families who are coming out of the New York City homeless shelter system. So we're not only providing affordability, and we're not only providing quality homes, we're providing homes for people who had none before. We're hoping that Twin Parks Terrace will be completed in the first quarter of early 2023. We have pretty much on an average daily basis, roughly 100 people on site, which is a wonderful thing because it means that this project has contributed to employment here in New York and in the Bronx.
Joy is a standout, a leader in our industry. They are really incredible, their quality of their work, their commitment to the mission of affordable housing, and they're just delightful human beings and wonderful to work with.
What we really understand is that at the end of the process, it's the way that people feel about getting these new homes that really counts.
From my perspective as chair of Settlement Housing Fund, it's been a privilege to be associated with a group that has done so much, not just for affordable housing, but for building neighborhoods. And it really requires nonprofit affordable housing entities like Settlement Housing Fund who can really step in and help to rehabilitate and build the kind of affordable housing that will remain for long periods of time.
Affordable housing came to mind after a wonderful experience at Habitat for Humanity in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. So after I did a Habitat for there, I decided affordable housing is what I want to do for a living. I want to do something where I can tangibly help people. But I didn't know the first thing about affordable housing or real estate development. I had never been in that world before. So I quit Wall Street to go become a full-time student. And Ann Loeb said, I would love to introduce you to Carol Lamberg. And we had a really amazing conversation. And she asked if I would be interested in joining their board. I had heard Sean Donovan, who was head of HPD at the time, speak about affordable housing and what the city was doing, and I was completely moved. And a couple months later, Sean called me and mentioned that there was going to be a role available in City Hall. So I resigned from Settlement Housing Fund. But here I am sitting in City Hall, and with Carol Lamberg's determination, focus, and energy to complete really complicated projects, I could really help her and Settlement Housing Fund navigate New York City. We were able to help get approvals for important Settlement Housing Fund projects. So then after the administration, no longer in government, I was able to come back on the board. And so when I joined the board, I was able to work with Alexa and the entire team, Kathy, Chuck Warren, Lee Warshofsky, Molly Park, etc. It was a phenomenal experience.
Yeah, Rob Golder was always extremely active as a board member. He helped plan a number of our galas, and he was active in fundraising, and he was also active on the programmatic side.
Rob is the kind of guy you want to have on your team. He is generous, philanthropically, and also with his time, and he gives it his all. We are so lucky that we had Rob on our board.
I have had an opportunity to work with Settlement Housing Fund for a very long time, and to be able to partner with an amazing group to provide permanent housing for our most vulnerable was just a no-brainer.
I wanted to thank the entire staff at NYCHA, at HPD, at HDC, at Wells Fargo, at Danois Architects, and the entire construction team who work tirelessly on a daily basis to make this project come to fruition.
Settlement Housing Fund is, so much more than just a developer, and that's why nonprofit developers of affordable housing really make a difference. I just want to continue to see it have extremely strong financial footing, and I want to be able to see it grow its community service component, which has made such a difference in people's lives.
I want to thank all of our honorees and our sponsors for all the support that you've given us and all you've done for affordable housing. And I know one of the things we're doing here is to celebrate those partners, and so many of you are those partners, and we really appreciate all you've done, and we look forward to working with you in the future to build ever more affordable housing.